morning everyone, it's Jess. It's Sunday the 17th of May, and I realised I haven't done vlogging for a long time, but I thought I will do a bit of vlogging today. I'm going to be doing a bit of pottering around the house. There's a couple of plants such as these alphabet plants that have got root rot. It's not doing that well, and I've got to change their water. So that's the first business I'm going to do. And then I've just got some packages that are plant related that I thought I'd open with everyone. Got some few trellises, and then also going to be potting up some plants that I got early in the week. So let you guys bring along. The water's looking a bit dirty, so I'm going to change it. I'm actually going to take all this perlite out and give it a good wash in there. Guys, so I'm pretty pleased with the roots. You know, when I got him, I think his root structure wasn't too great, but this looks pretty good, eh? So I'm just going to wash this perlite out. I'm going to reuse it. I'm going to put some sea salt in here. Okay guys, this, you also, when you're propagating or trying to save your plants from root rot, this is actually rotted, so you want to remove it. Alright guys, sorry it was a little bit loud in the backyard. Really quickly, the alphabet plant that I was changing up the water in, you might have seen that I put a little bit of sea salt, because what I'm trying to do here is really encourage his roots to grow. So sea salt is great to encourage root growth, so I put a little bit there. And also guys, recently I got some heat mats. So, and pop this guy on, because the alphabet plant is a species of calathea and they need a little bit of humidity and warmth, and I must admit I don't have the best setup for these guys because it's just not warm enough. So I thought I'd just pop him on these heat mats to really warm him up. Alright guys, I think it's quietened down a little bit in the garden, so I've just returned. So I thought, oh, it's not that tall, I'll have to stoop a little bit, but I thought I've got a package that I didn't open during the week, so I thought I'd do that now. Should have got, you guys are too low, let me just find something to prop you guys a bit up. Is that better? It's probably better. Alright, I got a small satchel from, guys, can you hear that the wind blower? I was just saying, I'm so glad that everything's quieted down. But we're gonna continue, because I'm adamant about filming this video. Alright, so this is another package I got during the week. I accidentally cut some paper. Oopsies. Oh! Rhapodophora, cryptantha, caring instruction. That's so sweet of the seller. Oh, that's so helpful. Kel. Oh. So I got this from a Facebook seller in the Northern Territory, and she's sent through these packaging, which is really fantastic. Oh, that's really sweet. So guys, you probably already know the plant that I've got. A little package in there. Some really good packaging. It's got my name on it. Guys, look at this cutting. Sorry. Oh, it's probably too full on. Too in your face. But guys, let me show you the cutting. We can do this together and unbox it together. Quality. Ooh, guys, look. So I don't think these are rooted, but they're quite good sizes. It's about the same size as a 5-cent coin. Okay, so this doesn't look like it's a rooted cutting. I can't remember if I bought a rooted cutting. I don't think I did. So it's quite long. Oh, let's see how long this is. So I've got one piece here, and then that's 1, 2, that's 3. Now this is going to be a challenge for me because I actually haven't ever propagated Rhapodophora cuttings. So I'm going to have to do a bit of research as to how to propagate them. And then guys, 4. Wow. She's been very generous with the cutting. So it all came in this box. I might pop them back in there. I've never propagated RC cuttings before, so this will be my first time. So if you guys have any tips, I will definitely appreciate them. I think I'm gonna actually top this up with some more sphagnum of my own. Boop. Alright, well, Kel, super helpful. She says if you've ordered a juvenile piece of shingle, which I have with my cuttings, you can also propagate some on sphagnum moss. So she's got them in sphagnum moss at the moment, so I might top it up with a bit more sphagnum moss. Keep your moss moist but not wet. During winter, I would advise you to keep it inside a terrarium. A plastic takeaway container will do the job. Put the lid on overnight to keep the night's cold air off your shingle. Throw it in a plastic box. So I might do that, guys. One thing I've learned with propagation is you have to aerate it. So I'm going to keep the lid on at night, as Kel has advised, and during the day I'm probably going to keep the lid off just to get some air. But yeah, super helpful, guys. I obviously, you know, I can't really give any houseplant tips on a shingle yet because I've yet to have any experience growing with them, but to the extent I've get some successes with this, I'll definitely do a care video on this. But I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you so much, Kel, for the caring instructions. Alright, so I really got this trellis because I wanted to trail up my pubercalyx. This crazy long pubercalyx that I got. But obviously this pot that he's currently in, it's way too small. So I've got a bigger pot. And I think hopefully, if I get the soil mix just right, it'll be able to be quite sturdy. The only thing I have to be mindful of is this trellis is actually quite heavy. The other thing I have to balance is, of course, I don't want to keep this guy in more soil than is needed, because then I'm worried that by having a lot more soil, it's just going to make it harder for the water to dry out, and I don't want it to encourage any root rot. Guys, so I just trellised my pubic calyx and it's so ugly. It's so ugly. Oh, I wanted to make it look Instagram worthy. Have you seen some of these really amazing trellises on Instagram? This looks nothing like it. Never mind. I'm just gonna, I'll probably untrellis this and retrellis it again. Alright guys, I think I tidied it up a little bit more. I think it looks a little bit better. It's not as full on this area, but tried to make it a little bit fuller here, so not bad guys. The one thing I have to bear in mind is like he's got a lot of roots coming out here, so I think to take care of him I've got to spray a mix of water and fertilizer. But not bad now, I think a little bit better.